how it started. It was kind of a random idea. We were playing F124 online lobbies together, and you know how it is. There's just so much chaos. No one takes it seriously, and we were like, why don't we make something for people who don't want to buy a new game every year, but still have some competitive and serious racing? And that was the idea behind Safety Car League, basically, and we started right away.
Starting the league from my point of view was something special to me. It was the first time ever starting a project like this, and I am happy to be part of it. It all started for me when I was added to a group chat which was already made for the league for some time. I didn't know anything about it. I was like first companion. But when the other guys explained to me what this project is, I stayed. We started working and first drivers came. First ever project of this size to me. I started a project like CGK, which was sponsored for some time until we merged into one. I was driver for some time, then I thought to myself, we can make the league bigger if we will increase the assortment, because the larger the assortment, the greater the demand. This is our business. Goals are to be achieved. Our goals are to make the drivers better and, of course, happier. I'm glad that they dragged me into it. I'm happy for the league, and I wish we will make big things.
Well, there's no doubt about it, you're Canadian.
Well, the first race of Switzerland, it was a big unknown for us, but it actually was went pretty good. The turn one wasn't that big of a chaos. Actually, more of chaos was after the turns one and two because Kvasek just we don't know why really he just wanted to stop in the middle of the track, so that created some chaos, but it was a good starting point for safety car league. Boons won that one, and we kind of saw where we at and what drivers how good they are, and yeah, it went quite well from our view. Third race in Hungary, that was it was interesting because it was the first wet quali and race of safety car link, and it showed that we actually have actually good skilled drivers because even if it was a wet race, but still good racing, fair racing, good overtaking, good action, and Hugh had his first win there, and yeah, first wet weekend went quite well. I didn't have a good race myself really because I think I had Paul there, but I kind of fumbled it. But yeah, good race. Well, and now China. That that was the first, you can say, failure of safety car league because uh the quali went well. There wasn't like any problems there, but in the race there was a safety car. I don't know what part of the race really, but there was a safety car and the safety car like lagged or something. We still really don't know what happened with the game, but it like lagged, and some drivers were like bucked in front of the safety car and then disqualified them. So drivers were getting like random penalties because of a safety car. It was just mixed up weird, and it wasn't good. And there was a decision that we made half points from the race and full race from the quali because the race wasn't fair and the things happened there was bad. Bahrain, that was also a good landmark for Safety Car League because it was the first race that we have streamed on our YouTube channel. So that was also a big unknown. We really didn't know what we were doing, but it came up quite well. But behind the scenes, what I don't think really people saw was there were actually big technical problems because after the qual, when the race should have started, the light sequence should have started, but the game just froze. It didn't show anything, just a frozen screen of the starting grid. We don't know why, but so everyone just disconnected. We had to rejoin, re-invite everyone, and had to do a random starting grid because the quali results, we couldn't use them because they were in a different lobby. So it was a weird moment, but yeah, we managed to get through it, and we learned from there.
The Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, that was something. The first ever streamed race, and there were some issues before the start of the race, which are seen on the stream. The quality of the stream was not very good. Of course, it was the first ever stream, so nothing much expected from it, but we could have done better. And I don't know what happened before the race, so yeah. And quality of the race, I cannot say it from my point of view. We need to ask some drivers. And the start of the race was okay. There were some issues from the first qualification to second qualification. The At the start of the race, one of the the only Williams driver, just drove into the grass. I don't remember everything that happened there, but it was pretty much okay race.
Well, what happened after Singapore? It was bad. Basically, we had big problems in the race at Singapore because the game. I don't know what really was happening with it, but there was a safety car, and during the safety car, it was under like AI. But one driver actually, we still don't know how it happened, but he lapped the safety car and he went on a complete lap. So he's like a minute 30 before everyone, and we couldn't do anything with it. So that was a big problem, and it was so much controversy. The drivers were complaining. So many people wanted to leave the league because the game was lagging, not lagging, but it was problems with it. And yeah, I personally wanted to leave because I was like, you can't do a league on this game. The game doesn't work. That was what I was thinking back then. But the other guys, I'm so glad that they pulled me back into it, because if they didn't, none of this would have happened. And so I got back, and we managed to figure out a lot, like all of the things basically. And yeah, I'm so glad I was back. Abu Dhabi. It was the debut for Ravesh, and he showed very good speed. Ravesh, he won on debut. That was a good moment, and we also saw good fights, which were very important for the championship between Storm and Huzic, because Storm managed to be P3 with Huzic P4, and that meant that Storm took the championship lead after Abu Dhabi, and that was the moment when the championship really started to heat up. So it was very interesting. Myself, I had some bad moments, some unfortunate moments. No man, I finished P6. I fumbled that race also because I started from pole. But yeah, good race, and nothing went wrong there.
It's been an amazing season of firsts for me, and to be in the championship fight with a guy like Kruzik on year one is amazing.
I was really confident going into Monza as a championship contender.
And we have Rusic on pole position with Storm right behind him. But we have 5 flights and lights out and away we go. Fantastic start by Rusic. Keeping second position. Sorry, first position. Not that bad turn one after all, but we have all of the drivers.
Yes, Hiroshi, yes, mate, you've done it. You're the safety car league world champion. Nice job, mate. Very good job.
Yes, we made it. Yes. What a season. Thank you guys so much. Well, my season was pretty good. I had a strong start to season. I won my first and only race in Mexico. And across the season, I was really dominant in quali. I got 6 pole positions. I struggled a bit with race pace, but I still managed to win championship.
My season was fine. I really enjoyed. I think I did a lot of mistakes, but I learned from all of them. I hope season two will be better uh, as a team, as a driver, as everything.
I started my career as a driver and one of the members in management team in Safety Car League. But then I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better if I started commentating and streaming the races? And so I did in round 6 in Bahrain. It wasn't very good stream, but we tried our best. With every new stream, there was something new. In one of the races, we had opening titles newly. Opening titles are kinda rare in the league community, if you ask me. And we are one of the leagues that has them. And we were happy for it because it was the first step to have one of the best streams in the leagues.
What a season. Thank you guys so much.